A plot on social media against an alleged killer landed this Cuban rapper behind bars.
You wanted to avenge your friend.
Usted quería vengar a su amigo. No.
Although the intended target is still alive, a Florida jury still convicted him of the botched plan, where he's now facing more than a decade in prison. This is Inside the Crime, presented by Law&Crime. I'm Elizabeth Millner. Prosecutors say not only did the rapper try to recruit inmates to carry out an attack, he posted a video to social media offering a one-time payment of tens of thousands of dollars.
Son $20,000. Wow. Al que le parte el estómago con suerte.
Prosecutors say this video posted to Instagram was one of the most crucial pieces of evidence showing Cuban rapper Ciccarone MC offering $20,000 to kill a Florida inmate. But to understand how we got here, we have to go to October of last year. That's when singer Jose Manuel Carbajal Zaldivar was rushed to the hospital after he was found unresponsive with a gunshot wound in the back of his own car.
917. Rescue team. Right. He's sleeping or what?
Can you have eyes on injury?
Yeah, go straight on the stretch.
He's unconscious.
Jose is better known by his stage name, Taiger, and he was super close friends with Ciccarone MC, whose real name is Yosvana Sierra Hernandez. Law&Crime obtained the body cam from when Taiger was shot. It was a strange scene for police. Taiger's car was found near a hospital. There wasn't blood found in the car, meaning that he was likely shot somewhere else before he was moved there.
Just honestly, we're still waiting on a callback. Units maintain QE. Verify, you located?
Yes, sir. What's the tag on this?
Verify where you located the vehicle.
917. Rescue team. Right. He's sleeping or what?
Blood all over his face.
Can you have eyes on injury?
Yeah, go straight on the stretch.
He's unconscious, partially naked. What's the tag on this vehicle? Lower the thing here. Lower this a little bit, sir.
It looks like somebody's over here. Hey, okay. He either shot himself or
I'm sorry, lower the tag a little bit.
Hey.
Lower the tag, Julia Whiskey 1255.
JJW, G55.
Possible shot.
He's snoring.
Roll dice.
Hey,
Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Sir, don't touch anything.
So you guys give me the ID then.
Yeah, don't worry about the ID. It might be
he's a big dude. Hey, listen.
guys, try not to touch the vehicle, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there may be more to this, so dispatch 4110 over to the scene. 4110 or supervisor respond, or does 917. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110. 4110.
he shot anything? Let me see. Yeah. Looks like he was beat up or something, right? He's not shot? Is he shot or just beat up? Huh? Okay.
You just maintain north of 917.
Move. 4111, he's been shot in the head.
You ready?
I may need some more units to rope this off.
2 units around 2 units. 41, 10. 46, 12. 7 on 41, 10. 4501. On to 41, 10. Show me a road. And send some more units there requesting forward. Yes. 4311 and 4411. I'm just being on 4311. 4311, starting casualty. 4411.
4111 reference. I need a unit block off on 8th Avenue 17, another one on 9th Avenue 17. ASAP, please.
4411.
Hey, you see anything?
You have real time, go to 10. Okay, real time. That's this one.
Back up! Back up!
4113. I'm going to take on the whole close by. It's 40. 41, that's one. You guys, 4113? Yes, I'm not taking on the whole close by. Yeah, we'll show me in.
Hey, we're gonna lock this down. Where are you gonna go?
Check. 4150, go ahead. I'm going to be on 8 and 7. Okay. 4113, make it 9 and 7.
The singer had to be rushed to the hospital for surgery, but he later passed away from his injuries. His death was shocking for all that loved his music and him as a person, including Chocolate MC. When investigators dug deeper, one person who called 911 reportedly told dispatchers, "I was passing by snooping. As I parked and saw the car was on, I thought it was strange. I didn't see anyone in there. I leaned in, and it appears there's a man thrown in the car." The dispatcher asked if the man inside was just sleeping. The caller said he tried knocking on the car window, then noticed a ton of blood on the floor of the car. But we didn't hear that part about finding a ton of blood in the body cam. Police say the 911 caller was a man named Damien Valdez Gayoso. During the investigation, detectives learned Taiger went to Damien's home on the morning of October 3rd, a day before he was discovered in his SUV near Jackson Memorial Hospital in Miami. You know how a lot of people have surveillance video nowadays? Well, the shocking interaction between Damien and Taiger was caught on camera. Notice the far left corner of your screen. The video shows Taiger arriving to Damien's home standing near the front door. In another clip, you can see some type of altercation go down, and then the singer is on the ground. He laid on the ground while still alive at this point for several minutes. Then in another clip, you can see his body being dragged down the front lawn by his ankles before being placed into the back of that dark-colored SUV, where he was found hours later. Damien was arrested hundreds of miles away in New York City, and investigators spoke with him when he was extradited back to Florida.
Porque necesito saber la parte que pasó contigo y esa noche. ¿Entiendes?
The entire interrogation was in Spanish. According to NBC6 South Florida, Damien claimed El Taiger went to his home to get $20,000. He claimed someone was with El Taiger too, but from the surveillance video, it appeared the singer was at the door alone. He reportedly told the detective El Taiger already owed him $18,000, so he didn't know how he was going to get $20,000. Damien claims when he stepped out in front of his home, the supposed other man that was there told him he had until midnight to pay up. He claims there was a point he went back inside the home, and when he came out, El Taiger was laid out in the front of the home with blood all over. So it makes you think, why wouldn't he call police if that were the case? I mean, he did call 911, but at that time, he claimed he saw someone else drag El Taiger's body into the back of that SUV. However, during his police interview, he claimed he did drive El Taiger to the hospital. He owned up that he did call 911, but wasn't there when first responders arrived. Damien reportedly told a detective that there was a reason. He claimed a car rushed at him, making him fear for his life. He reportedly told the detective when El Taiger wakes up, he'll be able to tell police exactly what happened. But again, El Taiger died from his injuries. Damien was ultimately arrested, and he was arraigned.
Sir, you were arrested for 2 cases. The first one is an arrest warrant charging you with failure to register as required by law. The second case is from October 3rd of 2024. The charge is second-degree murder, attempted tampering with physical evidence, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. With regard to the second-degree murder charge, is that the correct charge? It looks like he shot him in the head and then dragged his body and put him in a vehicle, and the victim subsequently died. Isn't there intent to kill? Wouldn't that be an attempted wouldn't it be a first-degree murder charge?
So, Judge, I don't know if we have enough evidence yet to prove premeditation, which is necessary for a first.
Judge ruled to hold Damien behind bars, and he remained without bond since last November. Since that hearing, Damien's charges were upgraded to first-degree murder when he was indicted by a grand jury. With the charges going from second-degree murder to first-degree murder, prosecutors could have chosen to seek the death penalty against him. However, they decided not to. Also, since that hearing, new evidence has been released, like photos of El Taiger in the hospital as he was fighting for his life, but also photos of inside the home Damien rented have been released. According to an October 7th report from this year by NBC6 South Florida, new photos show the evidence police collected, like photos of cleaning supplies. Prosecutors say that Damien dragged El Taiger's body to his vehicle, then after cleaned up the scene. The photos also showed cleaning supplies like bottles of bleach, towels, a mop bucket, and clothes in the washing machine. Now, by this point, you might be thinking, Elizabeth, this is a lot about Damien Gayoso. What about Chocolate MC? Well, how Chocolate MC came to play was again because of the video where Chocolate MC allegedly said he would offer a one-time payment of $20,000 and a year's worth of commissary to anyone willing to kill Damien while he's still housed in jail. Prosecutors also pointed out a song the Cuban rapper posted called Pinche Lo, which translates to stab him. Back in April, he appeared in court on an unrelated charge because he seems like he couldn't stay out of trouble, but the murder for hire plot was briefly mentioned.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested. Do you speak English?
No.
Spanish, please. Sir, you have 2 cases. One is from April 26, burglary to an unoccupied dwelling, possession of crack cocaine, criminal mischief, and possession of drug paraphernalia.
Tiene varias acusaciones de abril de 2026 por invasión a una propiedad desocupada, posesión de cocaína, crack y posesión de parafernalia de drogas.
So I will appoint the public. Oh, you have a second case where you're charged by arrest warrant with written threats to kill or do bodily injury and unlawful use of a communications device.
Y tiene un segundo cargo, es un arresto por amenazar con hacer daño o asesinar y por utilizar un artículo de comunicación doble.
So public defender's office is appointed for you for both cases.
Tiene la Defensoría Pública asignada para ambos casos.
Which Mr. Sierra Hernandez indicates he has an attorney.
Oh, who's your lawyer?
No son delincuentes.
¿Perdón?
What's the name of your lawyer?
¿Cuál es el nombre de su abogado?
Adolfo Gil, no está aquí hoy.
Adolfo Gil? Okay.
Adolfo Gil, he's not here today.
All right. I'll call him up. All right, so sir, give me a minute or two. We're going to try and reach your lawyer to come to court. Also, While you're here, I'm entering a stay-away order from the Aloft Hotel at 2524 Lejeune Road in Coral Gables, Florida.
Y espérese, mientras esté aquí, vamos a tratar de contactar a su abogado. Y también tenemos una orden de alejamiento del hotel Aloft en el 2524 Lejeune Road de Coral Gables.
Okay, you're not allowed to go to that location, that hotel, and you must stay out of there.
No puede acercarse a la localidad de ese hotel, tiene que mantenerse alejado de ahí.
Sí, pero ¿por qué, jefecita, si yo no soy un delincuente?
Why, ma'am, I'm not a criminal.
Well, it says here you broke into a hotel room, you damaged the safe, you had some crack cocaine on you, and some drug paraphernalia also. So
Bueno, aquí dice que usted entró a una de las habitaciones, dañó la caja de seguridad, hizo daños en la habitación, tenía cocaína en crack, tenía parafernalia de drogas también.
And sir, you're also presumed not guilty. Let's get your lawyer here to represent you, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Y señor, usted puede declararse no culpable. Estamos buscando, localizando a su abogado para tenerlo aquí en unos minutos.
No, es que mi abogado, para tal parece, mi abogado no está aquí hoy, porque es que él no sabía.
My attorney is not here today because he was not aware.
No, my bailiff went to go call him now.
Mi alguacil fue a buscarlo.
¿Hasta aquí? No sabía.
Oh, he's here? I didn't know.
No, we're trying to call him to come in, so go have a seat.
Okay, tome asiento que ya lo fueron.
All right, next we have Al Morning, Mr. Sierra Hernandez. Your lawyer's here now for both of your cases. Good morning. Can you announce, please?
Your Honor, Sierra Hernandez.
Do you have any argument you want to make?
Yes, Your Honor. Based on
Buenos días, señor Hernández. Tenemos aquí a su abogado.
Your Honor, we're just asking for standard bond.
Are these added charges, corrections?
No, Your Honor.
Does he have anything pending, or no? Should there be a hold?
He has a fugitive hold from Pasco County, and he also has a domestic violence battery that he's going to DV court.
Okay. All right. Count 1, burglary to the unoccupied dwelling. It's a hotel room. I'll set his bond at, I don't know what you want.
$1,000, Your Honor?
That's not that low. I'll set count 1 at $2,500. Count 2, possession of crack cocaine. He had a little bit of crack cocaine. I'll set that at $1,500. Count 3, criminal mischief. There's probable cause for that charge. That's $500. And count 4, possession of drug paraphernalia. It just says paraphernalia. You want $1 or an ROR? $1 for count 4. And then the other case, I already told him, stay away from that Aloft Hotel.
Las fianzas son por el cargo 1, son $1,500, que es por la invasión de la propiedad. El cargo 2 son $500 por la conducta delictiva. En el cargo, $2,500 por el cargo 1, que es la invasión de propiedad, $1,500 por la posesión de crack.
¿Qué cosa invasión de propiedad? Yo estaba en mi habitación y salí a mi habitación y me escondí en otra. ¿Cómo invasión de propiedad?
How is a burglary? I was in my room, I came out of my room and hid in another one. How is that burglary?
Well, thank you for just helping the state prove your case. You just told him you were in another room that wasn't yours.
¿Cómo ellos ponen crack y no ponen la libra de marihuana que había dentro del cuarto? Porque ahí había
How is it that
marihuana.
they're mentioning crack but not the pound of marijuana that was in the room?
Ahí
There
había
was a pound
bastante
of
marihuana, había
marijuana.
un poco de marihuana y había un pedacito así de crack.
There was a lot of marijuana there and a little piece of crack like this.
Senor, no diga nada. Your lawyer doesn't want you to say anything. You're presumed not guilty, and now everything's recorded. The state can use it against
No, lo que me hace falta es que
Señor, no diga nada, que todo lo que está diciendo se está grabado, tiene su abogado que lo acaba de declarar no culpable.
Pero lo que es importante lo más importante que graben es que hablen con hoy, para que hoy hable con su jefecito, para que me saquen de aquí.
What's most important is for you to speak with your boss and get me out of here.
The public defender's asking me to turn off the microphone. Anyway, I'm going to set a bond on the other case, written threats to kill or do bodily injury, at $7,500 count 1 and $5,000 count 2.
Chocolate MC's murder for hire case went to trial in fall of 2025. He took the stand in his own defense, claiming his innocence.
You're angry with the person who killed your friend.
Eso estaba muy bravo con la persona que lo mató.
Toda la comunidad.
The whole community.
So, you wanted to avenge your friend.
O sea, que usted quería vengar a su amigo.
No.
No.
No me expresé de la manera indicada.
Maybe at one point I did not express myself the right way or the way I was indicated.
Pero yo no soy capaz de matar a nadie.
But I'm not capable of killing anyone.
But the jury didn't see it that way. This week, the Cuban rapper was found guilty of soliciting a murder for hire plot, where he faces up to 15 years in prison. Chocolate MC is scheduled to be sentenced in December in this case. He still faces charges in another case where he allegedly pointed a gun at a fan and took off in his car. Meanwhile, Damian Galloso, El Tiger's accused killer, remains behind bars held on no bond. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Inside the Crime. I'm Elizabeth Millner.